Okay, so it's 1 o'clock. So we're going to start officially. We are Travel That Matters. I am Angela.
And I am Anne,
I am the daughter.
aka Mom. I'm going the wrong way. Okay.
So we started a travel business together a few years, 5 years ago now.
Yeah, longer than that actually.
And obviously, currently, travel is having a bit of a timeout. So, but we want to keep engaged and connected with our people and have a what we love about travel is the ability to connect and all the connections that it brings through the world and through the people that you travel with. And since we can't do that right now, we wanted to do it virtually in a 30-day challenge. And so today, actually, today's challenge is compassion, because it was actually one of our mentors and somebody we love dearly posted something yesterday about how parents are having such a hard time right now because they're working at home full time and they're trying to parent full time and juggling all of that. And so just there's a lot of people are struggling in different ways, and everyone's on their own journey through this. And what it like my struggles are different from your struggles, are different from someone else's struggles, and we are all on this kind of roller coaster of emotions. So the today's challenge is to just whatever's happening, frustration, joy, just to have a moment of compassion for yourself and for others.
Yeah, because really, I mean, this happens even in what we used to call normal. We deal with it as travel advisors when we're working with our clients and making sure that they're being taken care of. You don't ever know what someone's story is. Like I've seen floating around on Facebook that some people are being judged for what they may be doing as non-essential errands, and yet it may be exactly what they need. So have compassion for others, and then even have compassion for yourself if you catch yourself going, oh, well, I don't really know what that person's story is. And so I really need to take care of how I'm thinking about it. And we found, like, even working in this stressful time with the airlines, when we can be compassionate with the people that we're interacting with, they are, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine being in a call center at anything that has to do with airlines right now. They are super stressed. And if you can just be kind, because they have their own things that they're going through. So
Yeah, I
compassion
mean,
for
we
them.
we could easily be super mad at the airlines, but they're doing. I mean, bottom line, everyone is doing the best that they can
Mm-hmm.
in this unprecedented situation, and sometimes your best is really your worst on a normal day. Like some days, the best that I can do is not very good. So but everyone is in that boat, and everyone's trying to do the best they can. So just trying to remember that, I guess, and even when you want things to be different than they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I feel for you people who are with your spouses. I mean, we're mother daughter. We live together, and I spent a lot of time by myself.
Yeah.
For her benefit.
Yeah, we could go hours on some days without seeing each other. So
Yes. But I actually got a lot of practice being alone and kind of isolated when I lived in Bangladesh. And I'm very easily can be a hermit. So it's not so hard for me to have alone time. But
yeah,
I know
I
for
think
some people that's a big deal.
well, I think it's almost like for introverts. This is, I think I heard on somebody's Facebook post that they've been practicing this for their whole life. And those who are so social and just live and breathe being out and among people, this is a challenging time. So again, with yesterday, at least they could get on Zoom or some kind of a live chat so that they could have that social connection again.
And I have a question that somebody who is outside the country is wondering how the coronavirus has spread in our country. That's a big question. It depends on where you're living. It's definitely a big issue. We're all
Yes.
being told to stay home and only do things, go outside if it's essential for like groceries, and trying to limit that as
Mm-hmm.
much as possible. So um, it's a very different world than we're used to. Um, and again, there are people everyone is struggling in some way. So this is the time for us to work on you know, like as Vanessa says, crisis causes focus. Is that what you say, Vanessa? Crisis causes focus. You kind of see the areas in your mental, in your mindset and your day to day that are that are needing a little bit of help.
Yeah.
So again, we're trying to keep this short and sweet. We were actually going to do something different today, but we decided after just kind of all this information we were getting yesterday, just that really the message today seemed like it needed to be compassion. So, and that's actually a great travel skill as well.
Yes. It comes into play, well, all the time.
Yeah.
Because when you have compassion for a situation and yourself and the people around you, it usually works out much more to the betterment of everything.
Yes. And it's not easy always to be compassionate.
Sure.
So it's like if you could, so now just think of this as a lot of practice.
So that when we do get to travel again, you are going to be stellar at being able to cope with unexpected circumstances.
Yeah. I mean,
it'll be a piece of cake compared to now.
Okay.
Right?
I thought about this today. Like, okay, this is a little compassion addition bonus challenge is think about when you can hug someone that's not in your household. Who is the first person that you want to give a big giant hug to? And then call that person.
That's a good combination of yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so let's see. Oh yes, Vanessa, as an extrovert, I can't imagine. Compassion, because like, oh my gosh, it must be so challenging. So, but you're gonna be so much better off after this, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and I think I also saw a cartoon, and then we have a neighbor who I think is taking advantage of this, where the dog, that would normally go out for a walk maybe once or twice max, they're like going for a walk 10 times a day because I can be outside with my dog.
Yeah.
Because some people just really need that. And
yeah,
I don't want to judge that person for why aren't you staying in with your dog?
Yeah, like somebody like me who can binge watch for an entire day. This is actually like cool. I'm allowed to, but no. Now then I judge myself for not being more productive because all these other people are super productive. So, again, we're all on our own journey. We all have our own things that we're working on. And so compassion to self, compassion to others. That is the day 2 challenge of the Travel That Matters 30-day connection challenge.
Yes. And if you know of anyone who might benefit from hearing all these little whatever we're doing,
invite them to come.
Invite them to come.
See this and see come tomorrow at 1:00. I think we're gonna try to do 1:00 daily. It might change on some of the days. We got 28 more days to go, so that feels a little big. Can you believe that? But tomorrow's gonna be a fun one. And it'll be a little project that you can choose to take or not take depending on your personal level of overwhelm.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us live. If you are watching us later, please leave a comment.
We'd love to hear from you.
How you are doing and private message us if that feels more comfortable to you. And we will see you tomorrow at 1:00.
Okay. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.